deep underground, where the air was thick with dust and the darkness was near absolute, the miner began his day. His hands were calloused and strong, built from years of swinging pickaxes against the hard rock. Each morning, as he donned his helmet and headlamp, he felt a mix of excitement and fear. The coal mines held treasures beneath the surface but also concealed dangers that could trap him in an instant. With every step down into the mine, the weight of uncertainty pressed on his chest. The echoes of hammers striking rock filled his ears, a constant reminder of the perilous world he inhabited. The miners worked side by side, their faces smeared with dirt and sweat, sharing stories to lighten the heavy atmosphere. While laughter rang out occasionally, each man knew that one misstep could lead to disaster. As they dug deeper into the earth's belly, they relied on each other for safety. They formed bonds stronger than steel. Yet, beneath their tough exteriors lay dreams, hopes for brighter futures outside the mines. With every pickaxe swing, they chased those dreams while knowing that danger lurked in every shadow. This was life as a coal miner, a relentless battle against nature's fury and a quest for survival. As the miner worked tirelessly, his skin told a story of its own, a canvas marked by years of labor and hardship. Burn scars etched across his forearms glimmered faintly in the dim light, reminders of close calls with fiery sparks that had danced too close. Each mark held a memory, a moment when he had battled the flames that threatened to consume him, forging an unbreakable bond between him and the coal he extracted. The grooves and blemishes on his hands revealed the toil he endured, each scar a badge of honor earned through sweat and grit. These imperfections spoke of long hours spent in the dark, fighting against the earth's stubborn rock while seeking out its hidden treasures. His skin was a map, tracing the countless pickaxe swings that had shaped not only the mine but also his very being. Yet beneath these rough surfaces lay the heart of a dreamer. The miner often gazed at his hands, envisioning brighter days ahead for his family. Every scar whispered promises of hope, reminding him that despite the dangers he faced daily, he was forging not just a path through coal, but also a future filled with possibilities. The air was thick with dust and the familiar sounds of pickaxes striking rock when it happened. A sudden spark burst forth, igniting the dry coal particles that surrounded the miner. In an instant, chaos erupted in the dimly lit cavern as flames flickered to life, dancing hungrily toward him. Caught off guard, he felt his heart race as the flames snaked around his arms, leaving searing trails of pain that would soon mark his skin forever. As he instinctively tried to escape the blaze, it felt as if time had slowed. The fire etched a new map onto his body, blistering patterns that mimicked the very veins that carried his lifeblood. Each burn wound became a reminder of that fateful moment, every one an indelible mark of survival and sacrifice. The room filled with smoke and panic as he struggled to find safety amidst the roaring inferno. In those harrowing moments, clarity emerged through fear. He realized how intertwined his fate was with the coal that fed this fire. This accident would not only change his body but also beckon him to confront what truly mattered: life, love, and hope amidst relentless peril. As the flames raged around him, the miner felt a mix of fear and determination welling up inside. The heat licked at his skin, igniting not just physical pain but a torrent of emotions that he had long buried. Images of his family flooded his mind. His wife's gentle smile and his children's laughter echoed in his ears, fueling his instinct to survive. Each flicker of fire reminded him of the sacrifices he made daily to provide for them. In that moment, as he struggled against the consuming blaze, he reflected on his life choices. Was this risk worth it? He weighed the dangers of working underground against the desire to ensure his family never went hungry. Though the mine had been a source of livelihood, it also posed relentless threats that loomed like shadows all around him. He thought about the scars on his skin, each one a testament to his resolve to keep pushing forward despite the odds. The accident forced him to confront the reality that life was fragile, and love was worth every risk taken within the mine's dark embrace. As he fought for safety, the realization dawned. Every burn would have to remind him not only of danger but also of hope and purpose. In the aftermath of the fire, as the miner regained his composure, he felt a new awareness coursing through him. The burns on his arms shimmered softly in the dim light, resembling glowing veins that pulsed with life and emotion. Each scar was not just a mark of pain but a testament to his unwavering passion for his work. They told tales of countless hours spent battling the earth, digging deep into its core for the black gold that provided for his family. As he examined these scars, he saw more than just injuries. They were symbols of sacrifice and dedication. The glowing veins seemed to mirror his heart's own rhythm, a steady beat fueled by love for his family and the dreams he held dear. Yet, he also felt the toll this work had taken on both his body and spirit. Each day spent underground drained him a little more, blurring the line between passion and sacrifice. The miner understood that while coal was a source of livelihood, it demanded a heavy price. In those moments of reflection, he recognized that his journey was not just about survival, but about carving out a legacy, a balance between providing for his loved ones and nurturing his own spirit amid the unyielding darkness of the mines. As the miner rested momentarily, his mind drifted back to his childhood, a time filled with innocence and boundless dreams. He could see himself running through fields, the sun warming his face as he imagined adventures far beyond the coal mines. Little did he know then that a life underground awaited him, one that would shape his future in ways he could not foresee. In those days, he dreamed of becoming an explorer, charting unknown territories or perhaps a scientist, unlocking the secrets of the earth rather than extracting from it. He was enchanted by tales of heroes and adventurers who made a difference in the world. Each story ignited a spark of possibility within him. He would spend hours gazing at the stars, dreaming of far-off places where adventures unfolded beyond the darkness of hidden caves. But as life's course would have it, those dreams slowly faded amidst the weight of family responsibilities and the need to provide. It felt bittersweet to remember that young boy with ambitions so grand, especially now as he faced the reality of his own life. He yearned for those dreams again, wishing to merge his past aspirations with the love and duty that filled his heart for his family today. In the depths of the mine, amidst the echoes of pickaxes and the hushed murmurs of cautious breaths, a profound camaraderie blossomed among the miners. They relied on one another not just for safety, but for emotional support in an environment that often felt overwhelming. Each shared joke, each nod of understanding, built a bridge of trust that formed unbreakable bonds. As they toiled together, they recounted tales of their families, dreams, and the moments that defined them. The miner often found himself laughing alongside his friends during breaks, their voices rising above the hum of machinery, forging connections that soothed worries momentarily forgotten. In this world where dangers lurked in every shadow, their solidarity became a vital lifeline. In times of crisis, like during the recent fire, these bonds shone even brighter. They supported each other through fear and uncertainty, reminding one another that they were never truly alone. The shared experiences created a brotherhood that transcended the hardships faced daily in the mines. Each man understood the risks entailed in their work and leaned on each other's strength, proving that together they could face anything, even the dark uncertainties that nestled in the heart of the coal. As the miner braced himself against the remnants of the fire, a wave of chilling thoughts washed over him. What would happen to his family if he didn't make it out alive? The weight of responsibility pressed on his chest like the heavy rock above him, forcing him to confront the notion of legacy. He envisioned his children growing up without him, how they might struggle to remember a father who worked tirelessly, often absent but always loving. He thought about the stories he hoped to pass down, tales of courage and perseverance in the face of adversity. Would they remember him as a hero for risking everything for their future? Or would he simply be a man who vanished into the darkness, leaving behind only scars on his skin? In that moment, clarity pierced through the haze of fear. He realized that true legacy was not just about material provisions but also the values instilled in his children. With every painful breath, he reaffirmed his commitment to be more than just a provider. He wanted to be a source of strength and inspiration. He understood that even if he didn't survive this ordeal, the love and lessons he imparted could endure far beyond the confines of the mine, lighting a path for his family to follow. The flames roared around the miner, engulfing his surroundings in a terrifying blaze that pushed him to his limits. Panic surged through him as he fought to breathe amidst thick smoke and heat that clawed at his lungs. Each step felt like wading through molasses, the weight of despair pressing heavily on his chest, while fear whispered doubts in his ear. Would he make it out alive? He stumbled forward, trying to stay focused despite the chaos swirling around him. The memory of his family's faces fueled his resolve. He couldn't let them down now. As he maneuvered through the smoke-filled air, he recalled the miner's code: never leave a man behind. That sense of unity drove him onward, reminding him that others depended on him just as much as he depended on them. With every painful breath, he battled more than just the flames. He wrestled with self-doubt and uncertainty. Would he escape this inferno only to return to a life forever changed? The struggle became not only physical but mental as well, forcing him to confront his fears head-on while clinging to the hope that drove him. The promise of safety for himself and his family, waiting just beyond the fire's reach. With one final burst of willpower, the miner surged forward through the dense smoke and blistering heat. As he approached the edge of the inferno, the flames seemed to reach for him like greedy fingers, but he refused to be consumed by their wrath. Every ounce of fear transformed into determination, propelling him toward survival, while the memories of his family fueled that fire within him. Just as his strength began to wane, a glimmer of light pierced through the smoke, a promise of safety beyond the chaos. It called to him, and with each step, he felt the oppressive weight of despair lift. He emerged from the fiery abyss, lungs gasping for fresh air, as he stumbled into the open space beyond the mine's entrance. As he collapsed onto the ground, relief washed over him like a cool breeze. He had faced the flames and triumphed, embodying resilience in its purest form. In that moment, he understood that survival was not solely about escaping physical danger. It was about fighting for hope and love. The battle with fire had changed him forever, etching a new depth to his scars, ones that now symbolized not just pain, but an unyielding spirit and the unwavering bond to his family waiting for him outside. In the days following the fire, the miner found himself navigating a complex path of healing and reflection. The burns on his skin throbbed with reminders of that harrowing day, each painful touch a catalyst for introspection. As he rested at home, surrounded by loved ones, he grappled with what it meant to be a coal miner after such a traumatic event. The familiar sounds of mining, the clang of tools and the echo of voices, felt distant now, replaced by a heightened awareness of danger lurking in every shadow. His physical injuries healed slowly, but the mental scars were harder to mend. Each glance at his mapped skin served as a constant reminder of the risks inherent in his job. Would he return to the mines, knowing that danger could strike again? Alternatively, should he seek another path that safeguards not just his life, but also his family's future? Motivated by these thoughts, he began to explore training opportunities that might lead him away from direct labor. The fire ignited something within him, not just fear, but a desire for change. He wished to forge a legacy that extended beyond coal dust and scars, one that encompassed safety and hope for generations to come. As the miner contemplated his future away from the coal mines, he became acutely aware of the critical need for safety improvements in the industry. His recent experience, fraught with danger, reinforced his belief that every worker deserves an environment that prioritizes their well-being. Reflecting on the risks he and his fellow miners face daily, he envisioned a future where safety measures were paramount, where fires like the one he endured became a rarity rather than a common threat. He recalled conversations with coworkers about outdated practices and lack of proper equipment, realizing that the industry needed to embrace change. Whether it was implementing better training programs or investing in advanced safety technologies, he felt a growing responsibility to advocate for these changes for both current workers and future generations. The miner began researching safety regulations, collecting stories from other miners who had faced similar challenges. He envisioned a coalition of workers united in striving for safer conditions, a voice demanding accountability and reform within the mining industry. In this way, he could channel his traumatic experience into a catalyst for progress, transforming fear into action that might prevent others from enduring similar hardships. His journey had ignited not only his desire for personal change but also a passion to protect others who continued to toil beneath the earth. As the miner stood at the threshold of a new chapter in his life, he felt a profound transformation within himself. The fire had not only scarred his skin, it had ignited a renewed perspective on what truly mattered: his family, their safety, and the value of his work. Each day he spent in the mines was now viewed through a clearer lens, appreciating the sacrifices made for those he loved while acknowledging the inherent dangers of his profession. He understood that being a miner went beyond providing for his family. It was about modeling resilience and determination. His burns became symbols of not just pain but also an enduring spirit that refused to yield to fear. As he contemplated his next steps, he realized that advocating for safety improvements was as crucial as mining itself. He envisioned a future where miners could work with confidence, knowing they were protected and valued. That vision fueled him as he began sharing his story, inspiring others to join the movement for change. No longer just a coal miner, he now saw himself as a guardian of his family, of fellow workers, and of a legacy that prioritized life above all else. In this commitment to safety and community, he found hope for a brighter tomorrow.